Hello, Kentucky. Jason Crowe Jr. is definitely visiting Kentucky, and it has a big role for Jason Hart. This guy is a great help to Pope. Let's get to the news. Family dynamics have always played an essential role in basketball, and in the case of Kentucky's recruitment of Jason Crowe Jr., this narrative takes on even deeper contours. The three-decade relationship between Kentucky assistant coach Jason Hart and the Crowe family has proven to be not only an emotional backdrop to the young shooting guard's decision, but also a strategic factor that increases the Wildcats' chances in their search for another star for the program. When analyzing the current Kentucky basketball landscape, it is impossible to ignore Hart's impact on the process, especially in convincing a talent as coveted as Crowe Jr., a player considered one of the best point guards in the rising senior class. The bond between Hart and the Crowes transcends basketball. For Crowe Jr., Hart is not just a coach or a name on the college payroll. He is like my uncle, in the player's own words. This emotional bond, built over years of sincere friendship with Jason Crowe Sr., has resulted in conversations about the kid's future. It's no wonder Kentucky consistently appears as a top destination on Crowe Jr.'s radar. Coach Mark Pope, who brought Hart to Lexington last offseason, is already reaping the rewards of this strategic move. Hart's presence on the coaching staff is undoubtedly a competitive advantage in an increasingly competitive recruiting market. There is such a thing as a family relationship that influences recruiting. While many programs try to lure players with promises of visibility, titles, or technical development, Kentucky can offer something more intangible but equally powerful: trust. Crowe Jr. has made it clear that having someone like Hart, someone who knows his roots and style of play inside out, makes all the difference. Having him there definitely helps me look at Kentucky in a different light, the player said in an interview with KSR. That sense of familiarity and comfort may seem understated, but in the world of recruiting, where decisions are made based on emotions and projections, it carries a lot of weight. However, it would be unfair to reduce Crowe Jr.'s choice to just an emotional factor. He himself acknowledges that, despite his closeness to Hart, he needs to be fair to the other universities that are in the running. Alabama, USC, Texas, and Baylor are also in the running, and each of them has solid arguments. But while those institutions try to convince with promises of adaptation and opportunities, Kentucky already has an advantage: the mutual trust built over decades. It's a rare privilege, and Hart knows it. He doesn't downplay the importance of that relationship, and at the same time, he respects Crowe Jr.'s process of evaluating all available options. On the coaching front, Crowe Jr. is a phenomenon, averaging an impressive 23.8 points per game on the Nike EYBL circuit. He demonstrates a lethal combination of athletic ability and shooting accuracy. His work with the USA U19 camp has further cemented his value as a recruit. Under the watchful eye of renowned coaches like Mark Pope and Nate Oates, he has showcased not only his physical capabilities, but also his adaptable mindset, able to adjust his pace to the demands of the game. His strong legs and fine motor skills allow him to execute difficult moves with ease, while his smooth, left-handed jump shot remains an almost unassailable weapon. These qualities make him a versatile player, ideal for systems that prioritize creativity and freedom on offense traits that Kentucky, under Pope's leadership, has sought to embody. For Kentucky, it would be a statement that the program continues to produce the best talent, even in a competitive landscape filled with giants. It would also cement Hart's position as a crucial link between the past and the future of college basketball. His ability to connect with families and understand modern recruiting is a valuable asset to Mark Pope, while Crowe Jr. is still evaluating his options. The confirmed visit to Kentucky is a positive sign. It's a time when family ties and athletic excellence converge, creating a unique opportunity for the program. For Hart, this is more than just bringing a player home. It's about honoring a long-time friendship. And for Mark Pope, bringing Jason Crowe Jr. to Kentucky isn't just about bolstering the roster. It's a strategic opportunity to cement his identity as a head coach and reaffirm the program's status as a premier destination for top college basketball talent. Since taking the helm of the Wildcats, Pope has worked tirelessly to shape a system that combines Kentucky's rich tradition of excellence with a modern, adaptable approach to the game. The arrival of a player like Crowe Jr., considered one of the most promising point guards of his generation, would be a clear sign that this vision is beginning to bear fruit. In today's college basketball landscape, where competition for elite recruits is fierce, every big-time signing serves as an indicator of a program's prestige and relevance. For Pope, securing Crowe Jr. would be more than just a recruiting win. It would be a statement that he's building something special in Lexington. The coach has been transparent about his intent to bring in versatile players who can thrive in high-intensity, dynamic systems. Crowe Jr., with his athleticism, shooting accuracy, and quick decision-making ability, embodies exactly the type of player Pope wants to bring to his team. Additionally, Crowe Jr.'s presence on the roster could have a profound impact on the team's tactical evolution. With his ability to create plays for both himself and his teammates, he brings an additional dimension to the Wildcats' offense. This would allow Pope to explore more creative offensive schemes while maximizing the potential of the other players around him. In a sport where controlling the pace of the game often defines success, having a confident and versatile point guard like Crowe Jr. would be a significant differentiator. For Pope, this recruitment also represents a validation of his strategic choices thus far. Hiring Jason Hart to join his coaching staff was widely viewed as a smart move, but bringing Crowe Jr. to the program would be a game-changer. That ability to navigate the complexities of the recruiting market is essential for any coach looking to make a mark on a storied program like Kentucky. In the short term, this could translate into increased engagement at games and on digital platforms, while in the long term, it would strengthen Kentucky's reputation as a great place that turns guys into the NBA. For Pope, bringing in a player so connected to the history and culture of the program, through his connection to Jason Hart, would be a demonstration that he is aligned with the values and traditions that make Kentucky unique. It's an opportunity to show that, even in a world where transfers and portals are changing the landscape of the sport, Kentucky remains a place where genuine connections and ambitious projects can converge to create something extraordinary. Let's see how this turns out. I want to hear your thoughts. Comment below.